Good afternoon. What's going on, guys? Aaron here, checking in post day, I guess. So it is April 22nd. So it is 2 days after competition. I did a check-in this morning on the way to the gym, and I was going to do a post video, and I got caught up in the whirlwind of the day. Such is my job as an area manager. There's always fires to put out, and this morning was literally a fire to put out. One of our stores had a machine catch fire. So yeah, it's been a busy day. So I'm finally getting the chance now, 12 hours later, to express how my day went and how this new routine is going to go. So if you watched the earlier video, I talked about a new split that I am trying, where it is, I'm essentially working two antagonist muscles as well as one synergist. So today was chest, shoulders, and back. And I will be doing that 3 times a week, not necessarily in that order. One day will be shoulders, chest, back, and then back, chest, shoulders, not necessarily even in that order, but that's the idea, is that you emphasize the work on different days. I'm sore, so that is a good sign. It's a good sign that it worked. That I'm going to see some muscle growth out of it, and I was actually pretty pleased with the workout. So it's been 5 days, I guess, since I worked out. It's been 4 weeks since I've gone hard, because I was in essentially a 3-week deload. I did 2 weeks of deload, and then my 3rd week was prep week. So it was very light gym work, just enough to burn glycogen stores. Again, I got a lot to learn about this, so I'm going to be doing a few test runs over the next several months of a prep week, and just going through the process again. Today's workout was great. It started out with chest, so 2 chest workouts. So that's the idea. It's literally 2, 2, and 1. Every day, give or take. Tomorrow might be a little, well, not tomorrow, Wednesday might be a little different, so I'll get there when I get there. So I started out with just flat bench today, which was good. It was well received by my body. I didn't up any crazy weights or do anything like that. It was just it was nice. It worked out perfectly. And then I went to flat cable flies. I have never done these in my life. I had to pick the right machine, and luckily there's another guy there who works out, and he's going for like strength as opposed to hypertrophy. He's a big boy, great guy. Shout out Abe. And he uses that machine that I use to do standing flies. And so he was finishing up on one machine, and luckily we have 2 cable machines, and he saw me setting up, and I was like, hey, sorry. He's like, hey, no worries, I'll use the other one because he can, he can. And I told him, I said, I tried to set up over there, but I couldn't get the pulleys low enough. So flat bench is pretty much what it seems like. You're lying flat on the bench and doing cable flies, which was pretty awkward, and I actually had to go and get another cushion so that I could get that deep stretch. Guys, I gotta tell you, I used 20 pounds in each arm, and I did reps of 12, 3 sets. That's it. I'm only doing 3 sets of everything right now, and then I will just add weight in increments as I need, keeping it at 3 sets for the next 6 weeks. And my chest was so blown up by the end of it, just with those 2 exercises. It was phenomenal. And then I moved on to working my shoulders. So again, I'm really trying to get that V taper. I was smart today, and I took a before picture. It was after the workout, but I still took a picture of the start. So this is day 1. Day 1 week 1 of 6 to 8. I will decide when I get further down the line of doing this program that is supposed to really emphasize that V taper. And realizing, seeing videos of me on stage and whatnot, I've got wide hips, so I need bigger shoulders, bigger lats, and a bigger chest. I just need to fill out more. So that is what I'm really working on. So the next thing, was shoulders. So lateral raises, full ROM or super ROM, if you will. So that is going all the way up, which I fell in love with those months and months ago. I have a hard time actually just doing regular lat raises. I go all the way up. And the big trick is being able to control it on the way down. Generally, I've been using 15s, and because I had already killed my chest and my anterior delts, which come into play when you're doing full ROM, super ROM, if you will, I went down to 12s. Now, I'm doing those with BFR protocol, so I'm still putting the blood flow restriction cuffs on because I love those. I get a great fucking pump. And I did 4 sets of that. That's the only thing that I'll be doing like 4 sets of is BFR protocol, because that's kind of what I'm used to doing. And I just did 4 sets of 15 with like a minute rest in between, because you just want to catch your breath. My arms felt like they were going to fall off by the time I was done. And then I took the straps off and I did barbell front raises. Or upright rows with a barbell. And the barbell wasn't quite like an Olympic bar or one I'd use on the chest press, so it was a lot shorter. So it's a straight bar, mainly for curling and upright rows. 35 pounds, guys, that is all I fucking needed. 35 pounds. And again, by the time I was done and I did 3 sets of 12 reps, with super control. That's the trick. You need to be controlled. My arms felt like they were gonna fall off. Like, that was it. And my shoulder pump was insane. And then I can still feel it now. Like I'm sore in all the best ways. And then my final exercise of the day was machine rows. So I set the machine up, and the machine, the pulley system that I use, I've maxed out, and to the point where I've had to put like the magnetic weights on. All I did is I went to 120 pounds as opposed to 190 pounds, because that's what I've maxed out at. And I really focused on nice, slow tempo. And the idea is that you're starting with 12 to 15 reps. And that's what I did. I did 15 reps, super, super slow. I was still probably 10 RIR for sure, which is fine. I'm just going to up it and slow it down. And even that, like, and you really feel that more in your erectors and your rhomboids, and your lats more than the lats or your teres, because it is not a vertical pull. It's meant for widening the back a little bit and really strengthening the erectors and getting that full range. And I'm going to start doing some recording now that I'm going to have this in play and I know what the exercises are going to be. I'm just going to start filming it. And I was super, super happy with how it worked out. I was fucking done. Didn't do cardio today. I was a little behind. I slept in this morning. I've done 12 weeks of cardio, anywhere between 10 and 20,000 steps a day. And today I am still at 6,000 steps. I'm going to take my dog for a walk when I get home, and I'm still going to put some more steps in. So I'm still going to get that cardio. If I had a little more time, if I had gone to the gym earlier, then I would have got some more in. Now tomorrow it's an off day. Tomorrow is arms and legs. So I'm doing 2 exercises for the arms and 2 for the legs. No pushing, no pulling, and I'm doing 2 sets. 1 warm-up set and then 2 sets. And that's it. I might do 3. We'll see how I feel. But the idea is you're putting all of, the energy and the protein synthesis and everything towards building the upper body. So the idea is I'm in maintenance mode for my legs right now and my arms, but I'm putting most of the effort into just getting bigger shoulders, bigger back, bigger chest. So it is supposed to be squats, good mornings, skull crushers, and curls. And that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw extra cardio in on those days, because I'm going to fly through those 4 exercises, especially if they are only 2 sets, 3 max, right? And at 12 to 15 reps, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm just going to add weight, incrementally as I go, and I'm going to keep it at that 15 rep range. That's the idea. Get to 12, and if I can do 3 sets of 12, I'm going to push that to 15, so forth and so on. When I can do them all at 15, then I'm going to add the weight. That's the idea. And then I'm probably going to add like stair climber into that, because I haven't really done that. So I'm just going to change up the cardio a little bit. And I'm supposed to be in maintenance now for nutrition. And today didn't work that way because I didn't have a lunch ready. I'm hungry, but I'm beyond hungry at this point. So it's going to be what it's going to be. I'm still trying to be in maintenance mode for the next 6 weeks, which is why I'm planning this workout mesocycle for the 6 week. So that way, I'm either going to go into a fat loss or I'm going to go back into a gain for a few weeks before I go back into another loss. So in October, I'm planning on doing another show. I want to be stage ready. I was, but I wasn't. Again, I woke up this morning. I felt better this morning than I did on stage. I feel like I looked better. And even after the gym, after I got the workout and the pump, I felt way better about that progress pick than being on stage. But the idea is I want to go in and be ripped. I know that I can do this. So now it's putting the effort forth. Diamond Dallas Page, never underestimate the power you give yourself by believing in you. And when I started to believe in myself, things started to fucking change. It is that simple. So that is what I'm striving for every day, is to be 1% better. The fact that I competed in my first show already puts me in the 1%. So now I want to be in that 0.5% because I want to be a champion, and I gotta have that champion mentality and push myself to do that. So all right, that is my post-day follow-up. Again, really, really weird when I've been used to a push-pull leg for so long to do an antagonist session, essentially. It's strange for me, but I don't mind. It was different. It felt good. I'm looking forward to seeing what the results are. I'm going to stick with the plan and see what happens. It's going to go one of 2 ways, guys. I'm hoping it goes positively. All right, you know the drill. Own your lives. Get after it. Cheers.